Season 1 officially dropped in Hockey Ultimate Team for NHL 26 with one of the craziest launch day content drops we've ever got. This is going to be an extremely long video because there is essentially 7 new events with master set player items all over the place, a new XP path. Modes changed their entire reward structure. Absolutely insane. Let's get into it. Just to reiterate, the content dropped on day 1. We've got the Check My Game event with 85 overall master set player items, including Matthew Tkachuk. We've got 3 new icons with Dominic Hasek, Joe Sakic, and Paul Coffey. 3 new heroes with Jaguar, Boyle, and Gilmore. The rookie drop happened with Binnington, Hughes, and Sidney Crosby. Season 1 captains dropped with 485 overall items that you can make, as well as 482 overall items that you will get a pack that you can choose from. The new XP path dropped with 6 XP items that you can upgrade throughout the XP path. And then the Macklin Celebrini XP Master Set player item. And then finally, ranked items for hitting exclusive tiers in ranked. Now, there will be timestamps down below, so I'm just going to go in order. We're going to start with Check My Game. We'll take a look at the 5 new Master Set player items. The 85 Brent Burns, 6'5", 228. He's got All-Star Warrior and Specialist Rocket with 84 speed and excel, 83 agility, and 89 balance. His slapshot power is at 90. Body checking's 88. Defensive awareness and stick checking at 83 and 85. So far, early returns on the X-Factor abilities. Haven't loved Warrior. It's purely a counter to Truculence, but if the other players don't have it, it really isn't all that impactful, and we haven't seen a lot of Rocket, so interested to try that out. We've got the 85 Rasmus Dahlin at 6'3", 204. The left-handed defenseman comes with All-Star Elite Edges and Specialist Tape to Tape. 85 speed, 86 excel, and 84 agility. A shot in the mid-80s. Hand stats, he's got 84 deking with 89 passing and puck control, 84 body checking, and 88 defensive awareness and stick checking, up at 89. Jack Eichel, always one of the best cards in HUT. The 85 overall right-handed center at 6'2", 206 has All-Star Quick Release and Specialist Elite Edges, which is a really fun combination. 89 speed, 91 excel, and 85 agility. His shot is in the mid-80s. He's got 87 deking. His face-off rating is extremely low, down at 70, so he is purely a right-handed winger. But with All-Star Quick Release and Elite Edges, always feels different. Should be a pretty fun card. Ranger fans have their goaltending tandem set with the 85 Igor Shesterkin, 6'1", 195. He's got All-Star Sponge and Specialist Showstopper. 88 speed with 84 aggression. I haven't loved the high 80s aggression at all from goaltenders, so we'll have to see how that plays out. And lastly, we've got the 85 Matthew Tkachuk at 6'2", 202. The left-handed winger comes with All-Star Truculence and Unstoppable. Unstoppable has been a very fun ability. If you've got the Jeremy Roenick hero item, Unstoppable allows you to reverse check like NHL 25. It's a little comical, but it allows you to actually do it. He's got 85 speed, excel, and agility with 86 endurance and balance with a mid-80 shot. Same with his hand stats, 85 deking and then 88 everywhere else. 84 body checking. A very well-rounded card on the 85 Matthew Tkachuk. Now, when it comes to making the Check My Game Master Set player items, it is going to require 3 82 to 84 overall Check My Game event items with 2 82 to 84 overall items from any other release, and that will get you a Master Set player item. Now, taking a look at the first Check My Game event items, it's highlighted by the 84 Jonathan Toews with the Winnipeg Jets. Now, the 6'2", 201 left-handed center comes with All-Star Born Leader, 83 speed, excel, and agility with 87 endurance. Everything else doesn't matter because he has 95 face-offs. Officially the best centerman in the game when it comes to that. Absolutely awesome card. Now, also in at 84 overall, we've got Will Cooley, 6'3", 212. The left-handed winger comes with All-Star Unstoppable. Again, like I mentioned, a really fun ability. He's got 84 speed and excel with 83 agility. Good endurance at 89 overall. A low 80 shot, and his hand stats are right around 84 overall. Body checking's at 90. He is a pure left-handed winger, but when you consider his size and ability, could be a really fun card. In the 83 overall, we've got Connor Geeky at 6'4", 207. The left-handed center comes with Specialist Spark Plug, 85 speed and excel with 83 agility. His shot, mid-80s, as are his hand stats. Face-off rating is 80 overall as well, so you could use him at center. Probably more of a winger, though. Frank Vatrano from the Ducks. And the Anaheim Ducks are going to be important for a long time, but more on that in a little bit. 5'11", 206, the left-handed winger has Specialist Second Wind, which has been an ability I've really wanted to try out on more cards. Essentially, whenever you run out of energy, it will give you a big boost back, and again, depending on the level of the X Factor you have. Specialist is tier 1, so you will get a little bit of your energy back, but still pretty important. 85 speed and excel with 84 agility. Remember, he can go +2 overall if he's paired with 2 other Ducks, so that would give him 87 speed and excel with 88 endurance. His shot is 84 across the board, as are his hand stats. He is a pure left-handed winger. At 82 overall, we have Erik Gustafsson from the Detroit Red Wings at 6'1", 189. He's got Specialist Warrior, 86 speed, 85 excel, and 83 agility. Only 80 defensive awareness and 83 stick checking, however, on the 82 Erik Gustafsson. Matthias Janmark in at 82 overall at 6'2", 205. The left-handed winger comes with Specialist Big Tipper and 86 skating across the board. Oilers and Swedes can go to get an overall boost as well, so that could make him slightly better in the skating department. So he does fit some line combo chemistries. Victor Olofsson from the Colorado Avalanche at 5'11", 182. The left-handed winger comes with Specialist Backhand Beauty, 83 speed and excel with 85 agility. Much like Matthias Janmark, he fits multiple line combos as a Swede and a Colorado Avalanche. His shot is in the mid to high 80s, so if you can get those overall boosts up, that could be pretty impactful. Next, we've got the 82 P.S. Suter at 5'11", 179 with Specialist Quick Release, 87 speed, 86 excel with 85 agility, 83 shot across the board, does have 85 deking. With the St. Louis Blues, again, he will fit a line combo that can give you a boost. Simon Holmstrom from the New York Islanders at 6'2", 215 with Specialist Pressure, 85 speed, 84 excel, and 82 agility. He's a pure left-handed winger. Calle Jarnkrok from the Toronto Maple Leafs at 6', 191. The right-handed center comes with Specialist Tape to Tape, 86 speed, 85 excel, and 84 agility. Shots right around the low 80s. Does have 81 face-offs, but probably more of an event item or theme team player. Again, is Swedish, so he can go into some line combos. Lian Bichsel from the Dallas Stars, 6'7", 231 with Specialist Truculence. 84 speed, 83 excel. That's actually not bad considering his size. He's got 85 body checking, 82 defensive awareness, and 83 stick checking. This is actually an awesome card. At 80 overall, we've got Niels Lundqvist from the Dallas Stars. The right-handed defenseman comes with Specialist Elite Edges, 85 speed and excel, 83 agility, so decent skating for an 80 overall. Defensive awareness below 80 is really tough. You need to be able to intercept the puck. Nico Sturm from the Minnesota Wild at 80 overall. The left-handed center has Specialist Spark Plug, 6'3", 209. Also a German, which will fit a line combo. 84 speed and excel. Does have 81 face-offs. And his hand stats are pretty rough. It's 77, essentially. And lastly, from the initial event items from the Check My Game event, we've got the 78 overall Zachary Bolduc from the Montreal Canadiens at 6', 187 with Specialist Wheels, 81 speed and excel. This is more than likely just an event item to help out with your objectives. Now, when it comes to making these cards, here's what you're going to want to do. Head on over to Moments. You've got 5 Check My Game moments to complete. By completing these 5, you'll get 3,000 coins, as well as 2 78 overall untradeable players that you can use in sets to make items for this event. And then you will also get a random 80 overall Check My Game player that is untradeable. You're going to want to do this moment path first. In Wildcard, the Wildcard path will have Check My Game collectibles. By completing the entire path, you will get 16 Check My Game collectibles. I'll show you what to do with those in just a minute, as well as that 78 overall Zachary Bolduc that you can use as an untradeable card or in your lineup to work towards objectives. When it comes to the objectives, under the event tab, the Check My Game Week 1 objective list has 8 objectives to complete. By completing 2 games in Wildcard, you will get an 80 overall Check My Game player that is account bound, so you won't be able to trade it in, but these are going to be important, and again, I'll talk about that in just a little bit. Winning 3 games in Ranked, Hut Champs, or Cup Chase will give you a collectible. Performing 8 deeks with any Check My Game player in any mode, this includes Moments. Getting 25 hits with a Check My Game player, again, can be done in Moments. 180 shots. This is why it's important to collect as many of these cards as possible in ranked, hut champs, or cup chase. So you're more than likely going to have to do this in cup chase. That will give you 4 more. 30 assists in ranked, hut champs, or cup chase. That'll give you another 4. 20 goals, which actually isn't that bad if you have a lot in your lineup and you actually throw them in your lineup to play online. You can get this done. And then 25 games in ranked, cup chase, or champs. The more items you have, the less games it will take. So if you have 5 check by game players in your lineup, you only have to play 5 games, and that will give you the final 4. So by completing all of these objectives, you'll get 19 check my game collectibles, as well as the 80 overall check my game player. And then at the end, you will get an 82 overall Victor Olofsson that is untradeable that you can use towards a master set player item. So back into the sets, we'll go through these. Those collectibles that you're earning, they are going to be important. You've got a few options. You can trade in 30 for an 84 overall check my game player set. This is a count bound. The one interesting thing to note about this set specifically is that at launch of this event, there is only 2 84 overall player items, Will Cooley and Jonathan Toews. So if you can rush out, finish wildcard, and get enough objectives done to get the collectibles required, you can get this 84 Jonathan Toews with 95 face-offs, which again will allow you to just start with the puck if you know how to do face-offs correctly. Now, I want to be clear, you're not going to be able to use that card as a trade-in towards an MSP, so I would only do that if you really wanted Jonathan Toews, but it is interesting because you have a 50% chance. As the event goes along, more 84s will come out, and it will lower your chance to get that card. The set that you're more than likely going to want to throw your collectibles into is this second one, the 82 overall untradeable set. By doing this, you are going to get the 82 overalls required to make a master set item. If you aren't interested in making any of the master set player items and you want to make coins to try and get any of the 100 crazy cards that were dropped, you could do this 30 collectible set that will allow you to get an 80 overall check my game player. This will be tradable, meaning that you could just sell it. So again, this would be just to sell. Now, the last 2 sets you've got for 10, a 78 overall and above untradeable set, which is kind of interesting because 78 overall player items are the barrier of entry for this event. So if you wanted to shoot your shot at getting something a little bit higher, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but it is there. And then lastly, we've got for 5, this 76 and above overall set. Again, this is untradeable. I would honestly, if you weren't interested in this event at all, I would just save all your collectibles and either try for Jonathan Toews for 30 or do this one and then sell whatever you get. All right, the next set. This is for all the players that had the deluxe edition and you were playing during early access and you got to take part in the Fresh Ice event. There is a Fresh Ice exchange set. So if you have an 84 overall player item from Fresh Ice, so that would be like Tyler Seguin or Brock Faber, for example, you could trade that in as well as 2 82 to 84 overall check my game player items, and you will get a master set player from this event that is untradeable. So kind of an interesting option here for anyone that is looking to make a master set player item from this event that was playing during early access. All right, and then the barrier for entry and how you get started. So this set right here, the 80 overall check my game set, you're going to need 3 78 to 79 overall items. So 78 is the barrier of entry for this event, and that will give you an 80 overall check my game item. You then take that 80 overall item and you throw that into the next set, which will give you an 82 overall check my game player. This will require 3. And then you take 3 of those plus 2 more 82 to 84 overall items, and that will allow you to make any of the 5 master set player items. For anyone that is new to Hut, if you are not hyper interested in any of these 5 master set player items, they are here for 2 weeks. It is a 2-week-long event. Wait, gather your resources, wait until next Friday for the next master set player item drop to happen, and then make your decision on who you're going to make. There's no reason to rush out right now. If you're not really interested in any of these cards, wait until you see what happens in week 2. That was just the first event. Now on to the icons. So with the drop of a new season, we are going to get new icons and heroes as well as captains and rookies. And kind of in a surprise drop, we've got new icons after getting the 6 at launch. We've got Dominik Hasek, Paul Coffey, and Joe Sakic, all at 86 overall. We'll start with Dominik Hasek. At 6'1", he's got elite post-to-post and all-star showstopper with 91 speed and 79 aggression. Goalies are completely random. I talk about this all the time. It is early on, and having a higher rated goaltender can help because shooting overalls have not reached to a high enough peak, and post-to-post does seem to be like a very good ability. Then we've got Joe Sakic, the 86 overall left-handed center at 5'11", 195, elite quick release, and all-star born leader. Elite quick release is S tier, unreal ability. And when you combine that with the fact he's got 93 wrist shot power and accuracy, you have one of the best shots in the game with one of the best abilities. He's got 89 speed and 90 excel, only 77 endurance, which is his one knock. However, his hand stats are great. 87 deking, 93 offensive awareness, 92 passing, and 87 faceoffs. The real bonus here is that he is a Colorado Avalanche and a Canadian, so he can fit into multiple line combination boosts, but Joe Sakic is still one of the best cards with that shot and ability. And then they released this thing. If you watched my prior No Money Spent series, Paul DeCaff was awful for me last year. This is not that. At 86 overall, the left-handed defenseman, 6'2", 205, elite wheels, and all-star tape-to-tape, 94 speed, 91 excel and agility with 88 endurance. As a defenseman, he's got 88 and 89 slap shot accuracy and power, as well as 89 and 92 wrist shot accuracy and power. Only 82 defensive awareness and 84 stick checking, but you've got one of the fastest cards in the game with elite wheels. So, phenomenal card early on if you're looking for a left-handed defenseman. Now, when it comes to icons, there is not really a change here. They are going to cost and work the exact same as the early access icons have. It will require you to trade in 5 83 to 85 overall alumni. These are skyrocketing in price. If you have tradable alumni, I would recommend just holding and waiting to see where the price lands for these things, because with these icons being so juiced, especially with the new players coming in that don't have Solani or Fedorov as well, very expensive. I would just wait a few days if you have some tradable ones before rushing out and sending them in. Now, for anyone that is new with the worldwide launch, to make any of those 83 to 85 alumni players to make a icon, the first set here allows you to trade in 81 to 82 overall alumni players, and that will give you an 83. And if you head on over to the Heroes sets, you can actually go even lower, and that first set will allow you to trade in 79 and 80 overall alumni to make an 81. So the barrier of entry for Heroes and Icons is 79 overall alumni, so just keep that in mind. Speaking of Heroes, we got 3 more, Jaguar, Boyle, and Gilmore. We'll start first with Dan Boyle, the right-handed defenseman at 5'11", 190. Comes with elite edges. They need to change this to just edges, I think. Great ability, just awful name. 88 speed, 86 excel, and 84 agility. Has a pretty good shot in the mid to high 80s. 86 body checking, 84 defensive awareness, and 82 stick checking. This is like a light version of Paul Coffey on the right side, but still a really good skater early on. We've got J.S. Jaguar at 84 overall with elite dialed in. Has 86 speed and 80 aggression. Again, at 6'1", there's probably far better goaltenders to use. And then lastly, we've got the 84 overall Doug Gilmore with elite born leader with 85 speed and excel, 82 agility, 84 balance. So not a great skater. His shot is in the mid 80s. His hand stats, 86 deking, 82 body checking, does have 89 face-offs. So definitely a viable centerman here in the 84 Doug Gilmore. Now to make those heroes, for anyone new, again, if you go on over to the Heroes sets, it is going to work the same as the other heroes from the early access. It will require 5 81 to 83 overall alumni, and that will give you a 84 overall hero item. Now on to the rookies. Again, we will get a rookie drop as well as icon heroes and captains every new season. We've got the 84 Jordan Binnington, Quinn Hughes, and Sidney Crosby. We'll start first with the 84 Jordan Binnington. He's got All-Star Recharge, which will help reduce fatigue when he's making saves, as well as giving a big boost to your team when he makes a desperation breakaway or perfect one-timer save. At 88 speed, which is pretty good. He's got 84 aggression. Again, don't love the high aggression goaltenders. He is 6'2", so it could be an option there. Sidney Crosby's rookie card at 5'11", 200 comes with All-Star Beauty Backhand. 85 speed and excel with 82 agility, has 84 shot essentially across the board, 84 deking, but does have 88 passing and puck control, 80 overall body checking, and 86 face-off, so not bad at all if you are looking for Sidney Crosby, or just a centerman, really. And then lastly, we've got the best one, in my opinion, the 84 Quinn Hughes. The left-handed defenseman at 5'10", 180 comes with All-Star Elite Edges, 91 speed and excel, 90 agility, and 84 endurance. Has 90 deking, 89 defensive awareness, and 87 stick checking. So he's not going to be able to hit you off the puck, but a great option defensively and very good skating on the 84 Quinn Hughes. Now, when it comes to making the rookie items in sets, if you head on over to the rookie sets, it will require 581 to 83 overall items from any release, which makes it a little bit easier. That will give you one of the 84 overall rookie cards. Now, we also have the Jumpstart NHL 26 set. This is going to require an 83 overall rookie card with 2 more 81 to 83 overall player items, and this is going to be for anyone that completed the Jumpstart objectives in NHL 25. If you have completed those objectives in NHL 25 and you head on over to the store, in the For You tab, you will see the 2025 Calder Finalist Choice Pack. And in there, you will find the 3 Calder nominees that you can pick from, and you can use these cards in that set to get the slight discount for Crosby, Binnington, or Quinn Hughes. Now, for me, the choice is pretty obvious, but the 83 Macklin Celebrini with Specialist Elite Edges. He comes with 86 speed and excel, 87 agility, a shot in the mid-80s, as are his hand stats. He's a pure left-handed winger with only 72 faceoffs. Pretty rough endurance down at 76 as well, but still, he's the one you gotta pick. The 83 Dustin Wolf with Specialist dialed in. Has 84 speed, only 6 foot, so team item, or if you want to use him as a backup for a line combo, that kind of thing. And then lastly, we've got the 83 Lane Hudson, 5'9", 162, with Specialist Elite Edges, has 86 speed and excel with 91 agility, 72 endurance. Couldn't knock over a fly at 68 body checking. He does have great defensive awareness at 86 and stick checking 86 as well, so gotta give him props there. We're gonna go with Macklin. Now, I want to be clear, you had to do the objectives in NHL 25. If you don't see this pack, it's because you did not do those objectives in NHL 25. Next, let's talk about our captains. We've got 4 new 85 overall captains that we can actually make via sets, as well as 4 new 82 overall captain player items that we are going to get a choice pack for the first time you load into Hockey Ultimate Team. The 4 new captain players you can choose from, we'll start first with the 82 Moritz Seider. At 6'3", 205, he comes with Specialist Truculence, 83 speed and excel, with 85 body checking, 84 defensive awareness, and 87 stick checking. Honestly, a pretty good pairing with Zdeno Chara or any of the other big defensemen because they're both big and they can hit really hard. We've got the 82 overall Luke Hughes from the New Jersey Devils at 6'2", 198. He's got Specialist Elite Edges, 90 speed, 87 excel, and 84 agility. Only 74 endurance, though, which really hampers that skating stats. He's got 83 defensive awareness and 81 stick checking and 80 body checking. So nothing crazy, but he is extremely fast for a little while. From the Pacific Division, we've got Leo Carlson at 6'3", 203 with Specialist Pressure. Comes with 84 speed, 85 excel, 77 endurance, so again, quite low on the endurance. 80 faceoffs, which is okay, but you'd want to go with someone better than that. So more than likely a pure left-handed winger. And then lastly, for the Central Division, we've got the 82 Connor Bedard. He's got Specialist Quick Release, great ability, 85 speed, 86 excel, and agility with a great wrist shot, 88 accuracy, 90 power, 88 deking, and 80 faceoffs. Again, can go perfectly with a line combination of another Blackhawk and a Finn. Now, the other thing to remember is that you can only have 1 captain in your lineup at a time. So if you were playing during early access and you had, let's say, Mackenzie Weegar, if you throw him in your lineup, it'll say remove extra captains, and it will give you an invalid lineup, so you've got to remove one of them from your lineup. This includes the 85 overalls. Now, when it comes to the 85 overall captains, these will also give you the +5 for whatever division they're in. They're going to operate exactly the same when it comes to the chemistry boosts as the 82s that we get to choose for free. We'll start first with the 85 Drew Doughty. He comes with All-Star Warrior and Specialist Quick Pick at 6'1", 210. The right-handed defenseman has 87 speed, 88 excel with 87 agility. Good skater for early on in the game for sure. He's actually got a really good shot too. His slap shot power and accuracy sitting at 86 and 90 overall. He's got 85 hand stats, 83 body checking, and 87 defensive awareness with 89 stick checking. So a really strong option, unfortunately. For the Central Division, we've got the 85 overall Miro Heiskanen at 6'2", 197. He's got All-Star Wheels as well as Specialist Send It. 92 speed, 87 excel, and 86 agility. Also 85 endurance. A great skater for his size. He's got a decent shot with 88 power, 81 accuracy, 87 deking with 88 passing. Body checking is a little low, down at 80 overall, but he makes up for it with 88 defensive awareness and 88 stick checking. This is one of the better left-handed defensemen in the game. Then you've got the 85 overall Alex Ovechkin for the Metro Division. 6'3", 238. He's got All-Star 1T and Specialist Unstoppable, 83 speed and excel with 81 agility, 89 balance. A great shot, obviously, at high 80s, low 90s. Only 82 deking, does come with 86 body checking, is a pure right-handed winger, obviously. There is a boost for Capitals players, so you can get him up to 86 overall to help out with that skating, but obviously one of the better shots in the game. And then for the Atlantic Division, we've got the 85 overall Brady Tkachuk at 6'4", 225. He comes with All-Star Unstoppable, as well as Specialist Born Leader, 86 speed and excel, 85 agility, only 77 endurance, however. His shot is in the mid to high 80s. Hand stats are essentially 87 across the board. He's got great body checking at 89 overall, if you are looking for a Brady Tkachuk card that can boost your lineup. All right, when it comes to captains, how you make these. The 82 overall, if you want to make a different one, then you choose. Again, you are going to get a choice of any of the four between Luke Hughes, Moritz Seider, Leo Carlsson, and Connor Bedard. But if you end up changing your mind and you want to add a different one, it's going to require 5 79 to 81 overall items, and that will give you that captain card. When it comes to the 85 overalls, it will require 5 82 to 84 overall items. I actually think this isn't a half bad deal for Miro Heiskanen, because again, Miro Heiskanen is legit one of the best left-handed defensemen in the game, and he gives that big +5 AP boost for Central Division players, so something to consider, but he's a pretty strong option. We haven't even discussed the XP path yet. Let's get into it. So the XP path is going to be a long one, 70 days until Season 2, which has a lot of implications. I'll get to that in just a moment. But this is long. This is not like the launch one of NHL 25. You've got a ton of XP to earn, all the way to 740,000. Unfortunately, the bonus XP levels are not repeatable, so you've got 10 that you can earn. But at tier 60, which is 640,000 XP, you will get the 87 overall Macklin Celebrini. Now, Macklin's 87 overall card comes with All-Star Elite Edges and Specialist Quick Release with 88 speed and excel with 91 agility, only 76 endurance, which is pretty rough. His shot is in the high 80s, and his hand stats are right around 90 overall. He only has 76 face-offs, but he does have great defensive awareness and stick checking, which I actually love because he's a very good defensive player. Those are up at 87 overall, but still a really strong left-handed winger that you can use early on. Quick Release has been great. Next up, let's talk about the 80 overall XP Season 1 Player Choice Packs, which you will get right off the rip. Now, you will have 5 different options for this 80 overall Season 1 XP Choice Pack. We'll start first with Matty Beniers, and there are XP tokens that you can use to upgrade each of these cards. More on that in just a little bit, but we'll just review them at 85 overall. At 6'2", 181, he comes with All-Star No Contest and Specialist Big Rig. He's got 87 speed, excel, and agility, 77 endurance, 86 shot, 87 deking with 86 hand stats. Is a pure left-handed winger with only 76 face-offs, so a pretty strong option here. Thatcher Demko, who I did try out at 80 overall, was absolutely awful for me. Legit one of the worst goalies I've used. However, his ability did change to All-Star Showstopper and Specialist Dialed In. Again, goalies are going to be completely random for everyone, in my opinion. He has 83 aggression, which was just a little high. I think that the high aggression is going to be bad. 89 speed, however, but if you want to try him out, you've got an option here. You can get him for free. Vince Dunn from the Seattle Kraken comes with Send It and Tape to Tape at 6 foot. The left-handed defenseman has 88 speed, 87 excel with 86 agility. It's got mid to high 80s hand stats, 83 body checking with good defensive awareness up at 87. This is actually a really good card in my opinion. The 85 Philip Hronek at 6 foot. The right-handed defenseman comes with All-Star Rocket and Specialist Elite Edges. 87 speed, 85 excel, and 86 agility with 80 endurance. Has 92 slap shot power, 84 body checking, 86 defensive awareness, and 86 stick checking. So again, another really good right-handed defenseman. And then lastly, we've got Will Smith. At 6 foot, the right-handed center comes with all-star quick release and ankle breaker, 87 speed, 88 excel, 89 agility, only 79 balance, and 77 endurance. His shot is in the mid to high 80s. Hand stats are 90 across the board. Is a pure right-handed center. Now, you will need 15 XP tokens to upgrade all the way to 85, and you will earn these tokens in the XP path, with the first one coming at tier 3. Now, the 15th token you won't get until tier 56 at 570,000 coins, but you can upgrade those cards all along the way. But once you hit tier 56, you will have enough tokens to upgrade any of the cards you want all the way to 85. And the great thing about these cards is that when you upgrade them, you can just refund the tokens and switch them out. So if you try Matty Beniers at 85 overall, and maybe you pick someone up and you don't need a left-handed winger, you can go ahead and grab Vince Dunn and upgrade him all the way to 85 for completely free once you have all the tokens. Now, you will earn the 80 overall XP Season 1 player choice packs along the way, so don't be scared to pick a card because you're just slightly interested in him and you don't want to worry about who's the best one to choose. It really doesn't matter because you are going to get all 5 available to you, with the 5th and final one at tier 48, which is 450,000 XP. So again, don't worry about who you're taking. Pick whoever is going to help your team specifically. There isn't one that is just far and away better than all of the others. Now, the other big thing about the XP paths are the collectibles that you will earn throughout. Now, the last thing to pay attention to when it comes to the XP path, throughout you're going to earn different packs and rewards, but the big ones to focus on are the collectibles. You are going to earn 140 of these collectibles throughout the XP path, and they're very important because they are going to allow you via sets to trade them in for other packs. If you head on over to the XP Season 1 sets, if you played NHL 25, it's going to operate a lot like it did last year. So you are going to have various sets that you can trade in these collectibles for different packs and overalls. So for example, 81 overall and above player items, you can trade in 30 of those XP seasonal collectibles. So for example, you could do 4 of these 81 overall and above player packs. These are tradable, so not terrible, but obviously you can pick and choose which ones you want to do. Usually what I always did was I found the one that was items that are useful no matter what. So for example, these 15 collectible sets will give you a 79 overall and above player item. The 79 overall is a card that will be a barrier of entry for events. This will change throughout, so what I would recommend is just hold on to the collectibles you earn. Unless you're dead set on opening packs, I'm sure there is going to be one that kind of separates and comes out that's clearly the best value, and when it does, I'll let you know. And then lastly, we've got exclusive ranked cards that we can earn by climbing the ranked ladder. Now, there are 4 separate players that we can choose. We've got Mike Green, Brian Campbell, Bobby Holik, and Gary Roberts. And how this is going to work is every time that you hit a new tier in the ranked ladder, you are going to get a choice pack for one of those 4 players, and you're going to be able to then choose a different one or the same one as you climb the ladder. So if you pick a card in gold and you really like it, you can choose it again and upgrade him +1 overall, all the way to 85 when you hit the elite tier. And if you are absolutely cracked at this game and you get to ultimate, you've got a 87 overall item that you can earn completely free by hitting that tier. So I'll go through how that's going to work in the new ranked rewards ladder. It did reset back to silver 1, so anyone that was above bronze went back to silver 1. If you are brand new starting today, you will start in bronze. And that means when you win your first game, you are going to get a choice pack, one of 4 of those 4 players at 82 overall. And then when you get to silver 1, you'll get another one at 82 overall. This will be account bound. At gold, you will get another 82 overall choice pack, and then it starts to increase in overall. In platinum, you will get the 83 overall choice. In diamond, you will get the 84 overall choice. In elite, you'll get the 85. And then, like I mentioned, once you hit ultimate, you will get the 87 overall. Again, all of these will be account bound, on top of getting the custom ultimate ranked jerseys. I also want to point out that there has been an update to relegations. So once you hit silver 1, you won't be relegated back to the prior division. The next tier is Diamond 1, meaning that you can go from platinum to gold and then gold back to silver. And then finally, if you hit ultimate, you will not relegate. So something that came up during early access, relegation is pretty rough, but it does look like there are essential tiers that you can hit where you stop the relegation. Since the season is 70 days, you should start to see some separation, but early on, it is going to be very difficult. In early access, Gold 1 was kind of the bottleneck. To put it in perspective, I would say that Gold 1 represented around 2,000 skill rating in NHL 25. So unfortunately, there is still relegation. Now, going through those 4 cards, we've got the 82 overall Gary Roberts with Specialist Unstoppable. I'll go through the 82 overalls because you'll earn those immediately. These are going to be pretty tough. Nothing crazy about these cards. 81 Speed and Excel on Gary Roberts. If you can make it to Diamond, you'll get the 84 overall version with All-Star Unstoppable. 82 Speed and Excel with a decent shot, but again, that skating is awfully rough. The Ultimate Gary Roberts has All-Star Unstoppable, Specialist No Contest, and 84 Speed and Excel with 85 Agility, so there's probably going to be a better option. Your other option is the 82 Brian Campbell. The 5'10 left-handed defenseman comes with Specialist Wheels, 85 Speed, 83 Excel, and 84 Agility, has 82 Defensive Awareness and 82 Body Checking. So honestly, if he's your first option by getting bronze, this probably is one of the better ones just because he's got 85 speed. At Diamond, he gets All-Star Wheels with 86 speed, 84 Excel, and then 84 body checking and defensive awareness. And then finally, the 87 Brian Campbell for hitting Ultimate has 88 speed, 86 Excel, 90 agility, with 88 body checking, 88 defensive awareness, and gets tape to tape as well. So that's a half-decent option. Then you've got the 82 Bobby Holik, who's always a strong option in HUT early on because of his face-off rating. At 6'4", 230, he's got Specialist Big Rig and 90 face-offs. 82 speed, 80 Excel, 76 agility. Absolutely brutal skater, but 90 face-offs is going to help you out quite a bit, especially lower in your lineup. At Diamond, at 84 overall, he gets All-Star Big Rig, 83 speed, 81 Excel, and 92 face-offs. And then at Ultimate, at 87 overall, All-Star Big Rig, Specialist Quick Draw, 95 face-offs. His skating is still awful at 84 speed, 82 Excel, but that makes him one of the best centers in the game. And our last option is Mike Green. The 82 overall right-handed defenseman at 6'1", 210. Comes with Specialist Rocket, 84 speed, 85 Excel, 84 agility, so a decent skater. 80 defensive awareness and 81 body checking if you need a right-handed defenseman. His 84 overall comes with All-Star Rocket, 85 speed, 86 Excel, and 86 agility. 83 body checking with 82 defensive awareness. And then lastly, in Ultimate, he has All-Star Rocket, Elite Edges, 87 speed, 88 Excel, and 90 agility, with 87 body checking, 86 defensive awareness, so another strong option for the 87 Mike Green. And we didn't even get to the +1 overall winner from the first Shell Week. If you have Tom Wilson, he is now upgraded to 85 overall, including his speed and acceleration, which now hits 87 and 88 respectively. So for everyone that made Tom Wilson, congrats. He is now an 85 overall. All right, that's it for the card content. Now let's get into the mode changes. First up with Cup Chase. So they did change the reward structure to help out with the disconnects. Instead of it being an unbeaten reward for that final pack, you will now get a pack for making the playoffs, making the finals, and winning the Cup Chase, Stanley Cup Chase. So an awesome change there. You no longer have to actually win out. And in all honesty, you could just make the playoffs, quit out of games to get there quicker, and then blow through the playoffs. So this is actually an awesome change for offline players. This basically halved the games required, and you can get all of the rewards. Absolutely huge. Now, when it comes to ranked, I touched on that earlier. Again, they changed up the reward path. We've now got actual exclusive card rewards on top of the packs that we're earning. The relegation is pretty tough. In the experience during early access, it was an absolute gauntlet in silver. Basically, everyone trying to rush up the leaderboard, and because there is relegation, silver 3 to gold 1 was basically all Division 2 and Division 1 players just trying to beat each other relentlessly to get up into the next phase. So if you are not a strong offline player, if you're Division 4 or even Division 3, I'd probably wait a weekend, maybe even all the way to next weekend so that there is some separation. because I expect that with how much content has been released, online players are just going to try and fly through this. Wildcard for this week is 1 3-minute period, and we will get to try out all new event items. The draft also includes a lot of the new exclusive content, so you can go with the Sidney Crosby rookie card if you want to try him out. You've also got Jack Eichel and Matthew Tkachuk. On defense, you can go Burns or Dahlin, so you can really try out any of the Check My Game Master Set player items. Even Dan Boyle's hero card is an option. And if you really wanted to try Shesterkin, all Master Set player items are available to be chosen in Wildcard, meaning that you can actually try them out in a mode that you can play for free. Well done. This is how Wildcard should be every week. For Hut moments, we've got the Check My Game moments, as well as coming up in Hut Season 1, which gives you moments to try out all of the event items that came out in the Season 1 drop. So, you've got the Season 1 Captains moment, and that will have 5 of the Captains available to choose. So again, you can try out the cards first, and these will give you Hut Moments tokens that you can use in sets. The Season 1 Hut Moments sets are located here. And again, once you get flash banged in this screen, you can pick and choose where you want to put your Hut Moments collectibles. If you did all of the other Division Circuit moments, this pack is still locked for me. I'm assuming that they are going to refresh it so you can do it again. We'll have to wait and see, however. Now, I also want to talk about some of the more important objectives. You've got the XP season objectives. You want to complete these weekly objectives as quick as you can to help get you through that XP path. By doing the weekly objectives, you'll get one every week. You will get 45,000 XP to the XP path by just completing these. It's 70 days long, so you're going to have a ton of these. This will help you fly through it. You've also got Hut Moments for week 1. These are going to be weekly, but you will get an additional 4,000 XP by just completing Hut Moments. We've got new Season 1 milestones. These are not going to be anything special. It looks like they're really reducing the amount of coins that we can grind for. So these are not going to be something that you're going to want to focus on. By completing all 10, you're basically getting 5,000 coins. At the end, you'll get a Season 1 milestone choice pack. You've also got the Season 1 Cup Chase objectives. Now, this is a 70-day season. By completing all of these objectives by playing any mode, I'm assuming it's going to change to Cup Chase, but at the time of this recording, it says any mode. You will get 100 Cup Chase collectibles. And then in the Cup Chase sets, you've got the Cup Chase packs that you can choose from. Now, during early access, the best one to do was the Gold Crown pack. The choice pack was, I believe, 479 and above overall player items. And the odds are you're going to get 479s. I believe the 30 included an 82 overall. So it was better to just go with this. But do with it what you want. You've got 100 collectibles if you complete them all. And then the store. Again, the Calder choice pack that we got from NHL 25 is going to be located in the For You tab, as are the 2 Jumpstart packs that are untradeable. So if you did those in NHL 25, you will see them. If you don't see them, you're going to have to contact EA via EA Help if you did complete those. Don't forget, every day at 5 p.m., when the store rolls over, to get your daily event pack for the Check My Game event. Even if you're not going to make a Master Set player item, I showed you guys that you can make items that you could either sell or use in other sets. Also, getting the Hartford Whalers, Carolina Hurricanes throwback is kind of nice. So make sure you're doing that. I know there will be people asking what packs to buy in the store. As you guys know, I don't spend money in game, but just based on the market and the things that I've seen, the Advanced NHL Alumni pack is kind of interesting for 1,900 points because alumni are going for so much because of the new icons and heroes. So I would consider that one if you can pull some of the 80 and above alumni. But what I would recommend is just look for ones that have a quantity remaining. Usually those are half decent, but also that have a good pull rate of something that is going to be advantageous to you. So 80 and above items are going to be useful in every set. So something to keep in mind. Now, that was easily the longest content video that I have ever done. I'll have follow-up videos coming out over the next few days, going over the cards that I would choose from the events, as well as the icons, the best ways to make them, and all of that. If you want to watch along, because I'm going to do it for the next at least 24 hours straight, 48. If you want to watch along, I'm already streaming for another 48 hours, so we're definitely going to be grinding this out. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.